our customers of Interactive Brokers have started to ease up around in the first quarter and put on many hedges against their long positions, which they, of course, couldn't sell because they have very large profits that they do not want to realize in their individual holdings. But they have put on hedges in the form of futures and spiders, and so also in the option markets. The action mostly is in the option markets lately, where people are putting on vertical spreads, and so those are very safe bets. So Interactive Brokers customers have not lost as much money as the market overall had. But I think that on the long run, for the umpteenth time, we must learn that government cannot make people rich by giving them money. So the sudden euphoria caused by the fresh money turns into unpleasant periods of having to cope with the inevitable inflation. And on the long run, prices should rise by the amount of the deficit spending. So we still have some time to go on the inflation front. This market is very reminiscent of previous bear markets. First in the 1987 market, when after a very powerful bull run, stock valuations went to historic highs, inflation was moving higher, and the Fed began to tighten. Second, the 2000 dot-com bust, where many new stocks were trading at very high prices, even if they had no earnings. Right. And similarly to the meme stock mania, they had no reasonable prospects for even having any earnings.
So, Thomas, is your sense that this is going to be, that there's a V to this, or do you think this is like an L? Or
it's an L.
When you talk about 87 or you talk about 99, first of all, where are we even, by the way? I mean, that's the other thing. Because there's some people who are looking at these prices and saying, okay, at some point, should I be buying?
At some point, definitely, but I don't think yet. And I think from the point of view of the market, it is going to be an L, but there are certain stocks that people should be doing their work on now and getting prepared to buy them as they are coming down. And yes, mostly in the technology area. But just like in the 2000 dot-com bust, most of the technology companies are not around anymore. So you have to be very careful which ones you are picking.
Right. Can you explain what do you think is happening with crypto and Bitcoin and just the correlation? Are you seeing that? And is the NASDAQ the dog, the tail? What do you see?
Well, obviously, the crypto is highly correlated with the stock market because the same people who have money in the stock market are also the people who have money in crypto. And so, when they have margin calls, they have to lighten up. And so they sell wherever they have, not the losses are lesser and there are no big tax consequences, right? So, yes, it's basically the same bathtub.